So, my fiance has way too many role-playing books. Like, you see this? That's not even a pin drop. Oh, keep going. Oh, there's more. Like, you don't even know. This isn't even half. Keep going. No, that hardly even counts. There's more. I know, it's piled so high you can't even see them.
Hey, I'm back here.
But there's more coming. It's coming. Yeah. Keep showing them. We're getting close now. Hi, I'm still here.
That's all the books. This is the magazines.
Oh right, there was more on the table, or the chair I mean. I forgot about those ones.
This is my entire role-playing library. And we're going to get into it a book at a time here on Retro Reviews. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Retro Review, a review show where I go through my old school D&D stuff, and Laura helps keep me on task by making me stick to just answering the questions that she's got prepared.
Okay, so let's dive right in. First question, what book do we have tonight?
The book we have tonight is actually a magazine. It is the Best of Dragon Volume 2. They did 4 of these, and I've luckily got the first 2. They're a collection of some of the best articles from the first couple of years of the magazine. A lot of sometimes when the rules first get created for certain character classes and stuff like that, or new magical items, they would show up in Dragon magazine before they worked their way into official books, and usually ended up going through a lot of revisions. And this is kind of like the beta test. Like they put stuff out that they're working on, see how players interact with it, and then update it later on.
Okay, so this is the second volume of all of that.
And there's also like editorial essays by Gary Gygax and stuff on different monsters, and like there's a whole section on how to set up inns and taverns with a nice good sample menu to use. Yeah. There's a little supplemental information you wouldn't really find in the core books.
Okay, yeah, it's neat. Where did you get this from?
This, along with a bunch of the other old classic Dragon magazines, Eagle Hill, the comic book and game shop in Presque Isle, had a whole like big box of these, and basically every time I had an extra $5 floating around, I just flipped through until I found one I liked the cover art of, and I just pick one up every time I was in.
Nice. It is really beautiful cover art.
Oh
there.
yeah, the green dragon.
Yeah. So what do you like about this book?
I like this one because it does give you that glimpse into the old characters classes before they actually got finalized. Like there's an original version of the healer, which is a specialty version of cleric. I really like playing healers. They're much more dedicated on being the whole medic, which is a lot more useful in the kind of D&D I like to play with dungeon crawls, where you're not really doing a lot of like oracle text, type stuff. It's more of you're just like, I'm a medic.
Okay, so it's kind of nuanced, some things you might not see in another book.
There's also details on types of poison in here, and there's also I think this is the one with, is this the one with the Tesseract in it? Yes, this actually covers Tesseracts, which are a 4-dimensional object in 3-dimensional space. So it's this whole thing like a cube within a cube.
Yeah.
So those things are kind of cool. It's like a dungeon that basically every room you go to is the same room, but it's just like different points in time.
Yeah, that's very weird to think about. Is there something that you didn't like about this?
I did not. It's cool to have all these articles and stuff, but it's just like any other magazine. It's like hard to index and keep track of where everything is in your collection. Being able to go, oh, is it in this magazine? Is it in this magazine?
Right.
There's a bunch of stuff in here I might not use. Stuff that, like I said, the NPC classes are all beta test versions. So the classes are all beta test versions. Some of them are really overpowered. The samurai is completely broken.
Okay.
But it's alright. It's got some cool information.
Okay. Is it something you'd recommend to other people?
I would definitely recommend, just for the information in the articles and being able to go through the nostalgia and history of it. Yeah, I would recommend it.
Okay, nice. Are you planning to keep this one?
I am not planning on keeping this one. There's not a lot of stuff I need that's in this. There's a few articles and stuff I might copy some information from, but I think it needs. I think another generation of players needs another copy of this floating out in the wild so they can find and be inspired by it.
Okay, well, there you go.
All right. Well, see you next time. I got a water bottle that's overflowing.
Bye, everybody.